you want to have policies that people agree with and that benefit them, but there's also just a basic test. If they think you're just off your rocker, they're not going to want to vote for you. And the woke Democratic Party is off its rocker.
So now, Governor, one of the big things happening recently too is a lot of the Latino community is leaving the Democratic Party. Republican Mayra Flores won a congressional seat in a largely Latino district in South Texas that was a Democrat stronghold for around 100 years. We see Latinos in Florida moving Republican too. Why do you think that's happening?
Well, in Florida, I think there's a number of factors. I mean, one, we have communities that have very close connections to the evils of Marxism, Leninism, whether it's Cuban Americans, whether it's people that have fled Venezuela, whether it's people that have fled Nicaragua. And the fact of the matter is, you look at what Biden's doing, he's cozying up to all those people. And so I think that really is revolting to a lot of those communities. I also think the fact that Florida, we kept the economy open, we had kids in school, working class constituencies, which includes Latinos, not limited to that, of course, they were the ones that got killed by these lockdowns in California and Illinois and these places. And so we lifted them up. We protected jobs and we protected their kids' education. I think that was a huge thing. They also are constituencies that believe in law and order. And so here in the state of Florida, we've stood with law enforcement. We were not allowing rioting. I actually signed legislation banning any local government from defunding law enforcement. And that is just something that having a safe community is so important. The only people that like these Soros policies are like very elite liberal white people, basically. No one else in the country wants any of this stuff. And so I think you're seeing that. Then I also think the woke ideology is really repelling voters from all different demographics, but I think particularly when you look at a lot of the Hispanic community. I mean, if you tell, a Hispanic grandmother that she's not a Latina, that she's a Latinx, she doesn't know what the hell you're talking about. I mean, this is lunacy, what they're doing, trying to tell people that men can get pregnant and all this stuff. So I think that's just like nails on the chalkboard. And, in politics, you want to have policies that people agree with and that benefit them, but there's also just a basic test. If they think you're just off your rocker, they're not going to want to vote for you. And the woke Democratic Party is off its rocker.
Thank you guys for watching this clip from our exclusive interview with Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Now you can stay tuned to Rebel News USA to watch more of our coverage and help us out here with any US-based reporting of news. If you would like to see the full interview with Florida Governor Ron DeSantis in Tallahassee, Florida, you can do so by going to rebelnewsplus.com and become a member there today.